Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Tips and Tricks with Professor Alex. Today I'll be speaking on a very controversial topic. I'll be speaking about the topic, is there violence and is there racial discrimination towards immigrants in Canada? I know this is a very sensitive topic. This is a very controversial topic. But believe me, I've been seeing the news every day. I thought I should speak on it because there is a lot of vilification going on towards immigrants. There is a lot of vilification going on towards Canadians. And I want to tell you what the truth is. Why are Canadians or Canada being vilified? Why are immigrants, why are students being vilified? Let me tell you the story behind it. My friends, you must know the truth. Now back to the story, the truth behind this vilification. My friends, let me tell you, myself, I have immigrated to Canada 23 years before, and I did not face any incidents of racial discrimination or hatred or violence in Canada. I have not seen it in Canada, but I have heard stories about it. I have seen videos about it in YouTube. But when I have gone to the University of British Columbia, I have seen it as the best university. My colleagues were very competent. There is no question of racial discrimination, or there's no question of violence. But there was competition, healthy competition, day and night working in the labs. I've seen the professors so dedicated, so professional. I've seen the professors, some of them Nobel laureates, some of them from MIT, Stanford, Harvard, one of the best places in the world. Then I have worked in Canada as one of the best companies to work for, TELUS, which is one of the biggest telecoms in Canada. Again, one of the best places to work in, hands down. Top-notch colleagues, top-notch environment, very competitive, completely full of hard work. Everybody working, innovating, presenting, dealing with clients, trying to increase the revenue. The best places to work in. I have had friends with all colors of people, with white people, with visible minorities, with Hindus, with Muslims. I've had friendships with Sikhs. I count many of them as one of my closest friends. But then, my friends, why is the question coming? Why are immigrants and students being vilified? Let me tell you the crux of the problem. The crux of the problem is immigrating in such larger numbers, giving student visas in such larger numbers. Canada always had a very conservative policy. Canada suddenly opened the immigration doors, suddenly increased the student population so much, what it led to called diploma mills, which is 1 year, 2 year certificate or diploma programs. So students started to come who are not serious students. So when students are vilified, let me tell you, even today, students going to some of the best universities of the world, which are in Canada, like UBC, University of British Columbia, like University of Toronto, they face a very good environment. But which students? The students who do not have the purpose of serious study, but rather they're just going to pass time, just going to live in Canada, to move to Canada, but they don't have the intention nor the caliber. They don't have the proper English speaking skills. They have very bad scores in IELTS. These are the students who are not sincere. They copy. They don't have the hardworking approach, the attitude. They are the students that Canada had immigrated in very large numbers, and they caused a bad name for all students. No, this is not right. Students going to Canada, to the Canadian universities to pursue higher studies, they have a very good experience. They're very serious students. Canada gets some of the best students in the world, and the Canadian government has realized this. They have curtailed back the immigration numbers. They have curtailed back the student visa numbers. But let me tell you, again I see a lot of YouTubers trying to say that Canada is slashing immigration like anything, Canada is slashing student numbers like anything. This is incorrect. Canada has just scaled back by a few percentage points the immigration numbers. Canada has just scaled back by a few percentage points the student visa numbers. Why? Because Canada wants genuine, hardworking people into their society, which is the right approach. And believe me, when people say, when students say or immigrants say, oh, there is, Canadians are, being so racist, it is not true. Believe me, if lower quality of people who are not hardworking, who are not good students, who are not knowledgeable people, when they go, they continuously break the laws, they steal, they are, they cheat, they are, giving all sorts of bad things, they play loud music late into the night and disturb the neighborhood. Then the Canadians who are irritated, who are bothered, they are complaining. And that will happen anywhere. Even if the immigrants are in their home country, if they play loud music at night, the elderly neighbors will complain. There's nothing to do with Canada. That has something to do with how people are. People are the same wherever in the world. They want peace and quiet. They want hardworking people. They respect talent. They respect hard work. They respect good people. So, my friends, let me tell you that is there racism in Canada? I've not faced it, but if somebody behaves badly, if somebody cheats, somebody, is bothering others, of course that person will be scolded, but that's perhaps not racism. Perhaps that's a response to irritation. That's a response to, bad behavior. But that being said, I cannot guarantee that there are no racists in Canada. There might be. There are racists in every country of the world. So in Canada also there might be some people who stereotype. Why is there racism? Racism is stereotyping. Without knowing the individual, when you just stereotype a person that this person is coming from this country, so this person must be bad. No. Every country has good people. Every country has those laggards. Every country has bad people. Every country has thieves. Every country has, criminals. But that doesn't mean immigrants are criminals or students are bad, thieves. Students going to the universities in Canada are very hardworking. Immigrants who are going through the point system, going through the express entry system, they are working. They are building Canada, and Canada recognizes these immigrants. I myself fall into that category. I've never faced discrimination in these last 20 plus years. I've always been welcomed. And on my part, I've always tried to contribute by way of taxes, by way of volunteering, by way of helping people, by way of solving problems, bringing innovation to the Canadian society. So that's what immigrants do. And they are welcomed for it. Canada is a land of immigrants. It's a land of opportunity. So my dear students, my dear friends, viewers who are immigrants, would-be immigrants, thinking of immigrants, let me tell you, Canada is one of the best countries in the world to immigrate, to study. And Canadian universities are truly world-class. They are no less compared to any of the best universities of the world. They have, they give in a much less fees. They give the quality of education that is truly unbeatable. So if your dream is to go to Canada, let me tell you, there are a lot of YouTubers that are trying to take advantage of the situation in Canada. They are trying to take advantage to get views. They are bringing unnecessary controversies. It is not true. When I walk around in my neighborhood in Vancouver, Greater Vancouver, Burnaby, Coquitlam, I face no discrimination. I face no problem. Canadians are friendly. They wish me. They are, always helping out. That's Canada for you. One of the friendliest countries in the world. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope I could answer your queries. I hope I could bring the truth in front of you. Thank you so much.